What's up guys? In this video you are going to learn how to make videos look cinematic. I'm Andy, you're watching Learn How. I do video lessons, tutorials, and product reviews to help you learn how to use technology to improve your lifestyle. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your videos look more cinematic. And this is a very, very easy process. Now, to do this, I'm going to show you how to edit a video quickly and make it look cinematic using Adobe Premiere, but you can apply the same concept and same principle to whatever video editing software you are using. So right here in Adobe Premiere, I've got a new video clip loaded. And all it is a GoPro video that I took a couple years ago. Just for example's sake, I'm going to show you how to make this video clip look more cinematic. Now, GoPro videos usually tend to shoot in pretty high HD. So you'll see here, I think I'm shooting at 60 frames per second, it looks like, and this might be 2.7K. So it is a pretty crisp video, and so it already looks pretty good, but I can clean it up or make it even look a little more cinematic. Now, the first thing that most people do to make videos look more cinematic is they add black bars. Now, there's a few different ways to do this, but I'll show you my favorite and easy way to do this. What you're going to do is select the clip. So I've got the clip selected. I'm in my effects controls up here. I'm going to browse effects, and I'm going to search for crop. Now, I'm going to double click crop, and I've got crop here now in my effects section. Now, what I can do is I can just crop out the top, I'll do about 12%, and crop the bottom 12% to give the black bars. Okay? So now I can see it does cut me out a little bit. And if it is cutting me out too much, it looks like I am kind of in frame for some of that. Okay, so there's some good footage here. I probably wouldn't use all of this footage anyway. So I'm just going to skip ahead. I'm going to trim this down a little bit to the part that I'd probably use anyway. I probably wouldn't use that first part. But here we go. Okay, there's some good sections right there. We'll just use the whole section just for this example. But the first thing you do to make videos look more cinematic is you add black bars. So that's one easy way to do it. Another way you could do it is you could use an adjustment layer or a shape layer, or do an image overlay of just like a black square, and then reposition the black square on the top and the bottom part of the screen. This way is just really easy, so I like doing it this way. Okay, the second thing to do to make your video look more cinematic in Adobe Premiere is with the clip selected, you're going to go over to Effects, and you're going to add a creative LUT. Now, Premiere has a lot of really good LUTs by default that come with the program. If you're using another video editing software, you can usually buy LUTs and import them, or the program might have its own proprietary LUTs. A LUT is just like a preset of a lighting, and usually they're named after different types of cameras that have to do with like the video and cinematic world. So what I like to do right here is over here in this square, I don't know if you can see it, this square right here where it's showing like a preview, I like to just scroll through and look at the different LUTs. And as I scroll through, it's going to show me different sort of presets that I can use. One of my favorite presets right off the bat is this one, the Fuji Eterna 250D. If I click on it, it will apply the preset. So you see there, did you see kind of how it changes? I'll go back. This is without it. Look at the big screen. And that's with it. So that's a really cool one right off the bat. There's some other really good ones, and it also depends a lot on the footage. It depends on the lighting of your footage, if you're outdoors, if you're indoors. So I like to click through these and look at them and see what kind of effect I'm going for. I mean, it really depends on what type of feel you're trying to get. For cinema, usually you'll see like a softer feel, not such harsh, bright colors. It's usually a more faded color. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's look here. Maybe I'll go back to my favorite there, the 250D. And I'm just going to scroll through and look at the different frames to see how I like it. Okay, I like that. That looks pretty good right there. Okay, so now another thing you can do, you can play around with a couple other things, basic correction. You can make it like a little bit warmer, a little bit cooler. It really depends on the type of feel you're going for. If you want to be like Christopher Nolan, you could go for like a really blue feel. If you want to go for a brighter feel, you could go for more of an orange. I mean, there's a lot of red rock in Lake Powell, so maybe I want it to feel a little bit warmer. And if you're going to mess around with exposure, contrast, and that, just remember, take it easy. Don't go overboard with that. I'll go back to creative. Another thing you can do, guys, is faded film. You'll see here as I do that, it makes the film a little more faded. That's another very cinematic thing, but remember, don't overdo it. So maybe just like 9 or 10 right there with that. So now let's take a peek at our video clip and see what it looks like. So you can see right there, just right off the bat, how my footage looks compared to what it looked like in the beginning. Let's see if I can drag over here what our original footage looked like and try and do somewhat of a comparison. So there's I guess my original footage, there's my cinematic. So you can see the original is pretty bland. The colors are kind of dull. I don't know, it just doesn't have that like cinematic feel, you know, it's just kind of like, it looks like it was just shot on your GoPro. But then when you do just a few touch-ups, you throw over a LUT, you maybe mess with a little bit of basic correction, you've got yourself a very cinematic, add the black bars, you got a very cinematic type of video. Alright guys, if you like this video, if you learned something new, hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment, let me know what other questions you have. Like I mentioned, this is in Premiere, Adobe Premiere, which I've got a link to in the description, but you can probably apply the same concept with whatever video editing software you're using. There's a lot of video editing programs out there. Premiere, in my opinion, well, it is the best, and it's pretty affordable for most people. I use it for my videos. It's not very hard to learn. It looks confusing, but trust me, it's not that difficult to learn. There's a lot of great tutorials out there that you can watch. So let me know what you think. Let me know what questions you have. And remember to subscribe so you can check out some of our other awesome videos. Check out our social media channels. We'll see you guys in the next video.